guys, so I'm going to be answering your questions in this video, so I hope you like it. Are you single? Yes, I'm single and hopefully I will be until summer because I'm busy. I've got this cat, that's all I need. She's all I need. Do you love Hetalia so much that you would dress up as Poland and say I'm better than you and post it on YouTube? I probably would dress up like Poland, but I don't actually have any cosplay, like any cosplay at all. Because yeah. Well, I'm curious. When I got your blog, it said you were a lesbian, but what would you do if a guy was madly in love with you and showered you in absolute love and affection? That's a really tough one. I really don't know what I would do because I think that's something that is a lot of circumstance. Like, it depends on who the guy would be and what a previous relationship was. And to be honest with you, I don't know because I haven't had to, face that particular thing. I haven't had experience with that. I haven't dated any guys, so I don't know, what I would do. My orientation is subject to change because I am a teenager, and teenagers are kind of indecisive, and they don't know, what they're going to do with the rest of their life. How are they going to know what they're going to be for the rest of their life? So, I don't know. Is high school really the hell for LGBT students that it's made out to be? For some people, high school really is, bad because for some of them, it really is like hell because they live, in more conservative parts of, America. I don't know about other countries, but, let's say you live in the deep south, then it could potentially be really bad. People could bully you all the time because I've heard of that, but it's because of where they live that can have a really big impact on what people think of them if they come out. So it's kind of a whole, it depends on what high school you go to, but for some LGBT students that live in conservative parts of the states, it really is hell on earth. Why do you think some states still think that gay marriage should be illegal? I think that gay marriage is still illegal in some states because they're rooted in the past a little bit, and in the past it was a little bit taboo to talk about that kind of thing. So I think that they're still in that mindset. They haven't quite gotten out of that mindset, and they're too steeped in religion to see past that, realize that we have a secular government, and that's why it's still illegal in some places. There's this girl and she thinks I like her, and I did at one point, but it was a phase I was going through and I'm straight now. I don't know how to tell her without messing our friendship up. She already notices that I'm distancing myself from her. This is a really weird question, but I would like to know what you would do in this situation. I think it's something that you should definitely talk about because if you leave it you don't want to have no communication. Communication is key to being friends. It's about talking to them and stuff. One of my friends liked me, and he told me, and I was like, what, we're not gonna date or anything. And so that was kind of similar to what's going on here, except, it's more of a perceived, oh, I think she likes me. But what you definitely should do, at least in my opinion, is you should talk to each other. Because talking it out is, communication is key. What kinds of muffins do you like? Chocolate chip. As long as it's got chocolate, it's cool. I like chocolate a lot. A lot. Have you ever heard of the French video game named Off? I have not. If you could be anyone, who would you be? If I could be anyone on Earth, I really don't know. I'm not good at those sort of decisions. It would probably be a tie between, Daniel Radcliffe, Ellen DeGeneres, or Johnny Depp, because he's pretty awesome. He's awesome. I like fancy people. Are you fancy? No, not really. I try. I don't do a good job. Would you ever consider putting on a cat mask and walk around town asking people for credits? Probably not, just because I'm short, and even though I'd like to think that I could fend myself off if I got in trouble, I'd probably still get hurt. Want to have a tea party? I'd love to have a tea party. I love tea. I love it. What is your favorite snack to have when you get the munchies? Anything with chocolate. If I get the munchies, anything with chocolate's good. I like chocolate a lot. And fruit. Fruit's good too. I like fruit. Or spoonfuls of peanut butter. When did you get into Hetalia, and who was your first favorite character? I think I first got into Hetalia a couple years ago, and at first my favorite character was Feliciano, but that's really because he was the one that I kind of related to because I was a lot more innocent then. But now I don't really have any favorites because I really don't have a lot of favorites when it comes to anything. I have a favorite color, and I think that's about it. Like, I don't have favorite teachers, I don't have favorite friends. I try not to be, like, you know, like, oh, I like this more, because there's things that you may not be able to appreciate that make something special. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want, and I'm gonna resume petting this kitty.